And we're live. Bombshell revelation at the gym. Let me take you on a tour. Turns out that's leaking. Geez, Tommy's not wrong when it's hard to get the exposure right out here, but here we are. Now I've got a bit of swing going on, so hopefully the camera can whip me into position. It's a week in review from the 24th to the 29th of March, 2025. Let's get into it. Any trains that go past, I'll dot the screen with green train emojis, but starting off with Monday, big job to Sarah for doing 55 kilos on the Bulgarian back squats. Very impressive, Sarah. In fact, not only was I impressed, everyone else in the class was looking around with jaws dropped going, why can't I do that? So well done, Sarah. Looking forward to more Bulgarian split squats within the program as we go. Also, I want to thank 4 specific people, Glenn, Ray, Brett, and Michaela, all on Monday for helping me tidy up the flood issue that I had. I will put in a little intro video to the flood we had on Monday before this, so you would have watched it already. Monday afternoon, let's give a shout out to Kerry for being virtuous on her Russian twist by rotating at the torso and not just moving her arms around. Well done, Kerry. Way to understand the assignment, way to lead from the front. Let's throw down Tuesday. Good job to Emma, smashing the workout as RX. Excellent go. Having a crack at Adele. And then also Trevor doing it very well, holding a solid pace, not stopping at close to RX. So well done, Trev. Tuesday as well, Dell workout. We have Georgette for absolutely slogging through the hardest movements that she can do. Well done, Georgette. I appreciate that intensity, and I very much appreciate that on a hero workout as well. Much respect. Hero workouts hold a close likeness in my heart. Now, Wednesday, I want to give a big shout out to the entire 915 class for being accommodating while the plumbers were here fixing the floor. I thank you for that. We worked out outside. It was pretty nice anyway. It was good vibes. Didn't have the stereo quite as loud because the plumbers need to do their job inside. But I appreciate you guys pushing to make sure that was, you know, a good workout nonetheless, and just being accommodating and not worrying too much about that. Then also let's give a shout out to D for pushing hard heart rate on the ergs while also having technique dialed. If you want to get fast at ergs, technique times heart rate times effort will get you there. So well done to D on Wednesday morning. And then Wednesday night, shout out to Felicity. Came to the gym, she made it through the door, wasn't in the best mood possible, but that's totally fine. Walking through the door is sometimes the hardest part. So absolutely killed it. Good job, Felicity. And then Michael for being an absolute silent ninja, destroying the workout and being all cool about it. So good job. Thursday, let's give a shout out to Caitlin for surprising herself by split jerking 40 kilos. Caitlin's absolutely demolishing workouts at the moment, coming very consistently. And yeah, good job, Caitlin. Keep coming, mate. You're doing well. And then Thursday night, Andrew's split jerks were absolutely premium. Not only has he put it in the brights, but then he also bragged to me about it on Friday as well. So thank you, Tommy, for keeping your work up to date, but also talking to me about clients and members and athletes stuff, even just outside of bright spots, because we are impressed by you guys. And then to quote the thing here, holy shoot, Tiff made an appearance on Thursday night. So welcome to Thursday TIFF. Maybe I'll catch you soon. Friday, couple shout outs. One to Boob for big weights on the sumo deads. Ripped 150, I believe, for a triple. So that was very impressive. And then also one to Camille for the first time using the 20 kilo plates on the sumo deadlifts as well. And then welcome to Caitlin and Ravi and Maddie, all came down for a visit on Friday afternoon. Ravi and Maddie are friends of the gym, and Caitlin is a member of Strong Geelong, and she's gonna hopefully start playing with us soon, which will be fun. And then Saturday, I just ran the Saturday class just then. Big job to Sammy, wonderfully virtuous kip swings. Also Emma had wonderfully virtuous kip swings. Everyone else had really virtuous kip swings, don't get me wrong, but like Emma and Sammy, very nice swings. And then I want to say big ups to also Emma and Adam again for making the synchronicity just like premium synchro in the workout. I very much appreciate that. Tamara and Brendan went sub 20 as well on that workout, so had a lot of fun. I appreciate that one. I do quite like the synchronicity ones. I hesitate to program them sometimes because I don't want to be a stickler in the mud to be like, hey, do it synchro every single time, but it does make for a little bit of extra element within the workout that's not just, you know, throwing around weights. So fantastic work on the synchro team. Well done. Specifically Emma and Adam did very well. Right, I was going to go mountain biking this weekend, but I'm not. So we'll do that another weekend. We have Anzac Day, public holiday workout to talk about. So 25th of April. It's going to be the Friday after I get back. No, the Friday after Easter. So make sure you come to that, bring your friends along. Should be a bit of fun. We're going to pass the ADF standards test and also do a fun little workout that has high flips in it. So there's the first thing. Also the 2nd of May, I believe the 2nd of May, I'm just going to double check. I'll send out a separate one. We have Bring a Friend Friday. So if you have any friends that you're like, oh, they're kind of keen on coming down to CrossFit, yeah, 2nd of May, then Bring a Friend Friday is happening on the 2nd of May. Again, you'll get more information as it comes to light. And then that same weekend, the 4th of May, we have a sprint adventure race that I want to get on board with as well. So if you're keen to do a 4-hour adventure race, I'm going to send out some details. It does cost money, obviously, but you know, everything costs money as well. In 2 weeks, we have the Digger's Oath comp that a few of us are in, so make sure you get on board if you're keen to get down to Digger's Oath comp. It's in Ballarat, it goes over 2 days. So if you want a day trip out there, support some CrossFitters and then go see the sights and sounds of Ballarat, then you know, hook up those crew. There's quite a few teams, there's swimming involved. It should be a big gig, a lot of fun. I look forward to seeing the results. On that though, train. Then next week, I'll be here, obviously next week, but the week after that, so the 5th to the 15th, is that I'm on holiday for the first time ever. Probably not the first time ever, but Dudley, myself will be away for a week and a half, which is basically like 2 weeks. So the week in review might be filmed, but no one's gonna edit it. So I'm just gonna not worry about the week in review for a couple weeks. And when I get back, we'll have a mega week in review and we'll talk about the Digger's Oath comp and we'll get all our bits and pieces really ramped up for the next part of next things we're going to do, like Bring a Friend Friday, Anzac Day, all that kind of stuff. So week in review pause while I'm on holiday. I don't really want to take I physically can't take my computer, and my laptop isn't fast enough to edit these videos anyway. In case you've seen my camera setup, it's pretty beef, but beef camera setup means a beef processing power required. But if anyone, you know, if you've got like a M4 MacBook Pro you want to give me, then I'll happily edit it on my holiday. But other than that, I am not doing that. So skip the week in review for 2 weeks, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. Just call it my school holiday drop off in that position. Olivia and Tommy and Courtney are going to jump in, and obviously Ray and Wiss and everyone will be there. We've got a bit of a team now, it's kind of cool. They're all going to jump in and support us. So I'll be away for 10 days. If you need anything, feel free to text me. I just won't text you back quickly, but I'll get back to you as we need to. Cool. Last couple things. Well, we got Pete still doing his Hyrox training, so feel free to jump in with him anytime you want. So programming phase, I actually found found there was a video by WOD Science released the other day that was very prolific in the fact that there was a bunch of science done on programming and the best way to program to gain multiple traits at once, which is what we do, and it confirmed a lot of what we already do, which I was super excited about. If you're keen to see that video, just let me know and I'll send it to you. But yeah, we're definitely on the right track with programming. I think we're getting very good with that position. We're 6 weeks in, I believe, so another 6 weeks of this program, and then we'll move into the winter phase where we'll do, mix it up a little bit more, not too much, but we just started biasing it slightly different ways. So I'm excited for the programming phase to come up, looking like people are getting fairly conditioned and nice and rounded. So keeping on the split squats theme, all that kind of stuff should be good to carry on. Taught gymnastics this morning. We did a lot of kipping practice. There's one more week of gymnastics kipping, and then we're going to move into, I believe, handstand push-up kipping work for 4 weeks, and then it'll be dip kipping or muscle-up kipping for 4 weeks as well. So get on the gymnastics train as you go. Also in Ollie lifting, we have squats all day, every day. So every Ollie class is squatting, as well as a snatch or a clean and jerk, and some accessory work. So Ollie lifting is really pumping at the moment, getting ready for September. The September, I don't know when's there's a September comp, and then there's November like nationals. And so hopefully we can get Micah, Serena and Tommy all on the national team. The national team is decided at the start of the year, but we're just going to beat the crap out of them anyway, and so we can just jump on their team and take their spots. So good job to our Ollie lifters, get after it, excited for that. And good job for Ollie lifting program, still love Ollie lifting. Tommy mentioned the other day that we should get some fresh merch out, and I haven't done any merch release in a while. So if you got any ideas for merch, super keen, or if you want to have some sort of custom, you can't do individual custom merch, but you can do like the Ollie class merch, if you will. That would be pretty cool as well. So I think we should get some merch drops. Easy way for me to do merch is just copy other people's. So if you see some merch design that you like, send it to me and I'll copy it, put our branding on it, and then we'll make it up in that program. Lost and found is basically the same from last time. IOU is basically the same. I checked them again. Addy still owes me money. And what was I going to say? Oh, and the final thing is that I am exploring. I've had this thought for a while, because a lot of people ask me, hey, can I have some nutrition advice? And I can tell them all the habits and bits and pieces, but at some point along the line, people just want to outsource that thinking to me. And I've always had this idea. I'm like, well, that's good, but it's a lot of work. And I really don't want to create that type of program, and I can't deliver it in a way that's useful. So turns out someone else already did it. So I'm exploring this option of having a nutrition app that we can incorporate into the gym. This would have things like macros, calories, different dietary requirements, shopping lists, food ideas, food meal plans, like all sorts of really cool, so all the things that I would think would be really cool to throw in a nutrition app. And it's not super expensive as well. Depending on how many people sign up, it actually, like, the cost decreases with the more people that jump on board. So if you were interested in outsourcing your food thinking to myself, then let me know, because there's a few weeks worth of training for it. I want to actually see and test it out, first, to see what it's like, so I can, recommend it. But if that's something that you'd be keen on, where you just want to be like, hey, just tell me what to do, I'm cool. I just want to take the thinking out of it. I just want to have my recipes in there, have someone else think about how and when I want to eat and all that type of stuff, then let me know, because I would absolutely love that. The more I can offload to something else, the better. I like doing things that I like doing, like programming and things like that, whereas you guys come to us for the programming, but I enjoy doing that, but I don't enjoy doing that food side of thing. And you can imagine if you just don't have to think about it and your shopping list was already done each week, that would be awesome. So if you're keen on something like that, that can really help dial in your nutrition. And then it's also, that same thing allows us to have like a coachable level as well. So we can sort of integrate some accountability in there. It's like, hey, you want to do it? And then I can see it at the same time, because anyway, I haven't fully got it yet, but if that's something you're keen on, just definitely send me a text or send me a message anywhere and you'd be like, hey, I'm keen for that nutrition thing, and because I'll have to beta test it for a few people first. So as I sort of learn it, and then I can teach you guys. So if you're keen for that, again, let me know. I'm keen for it. I think if we can get a bunch of people on there, we could make like a little community out of it. I already do my nutrition Kickstarter. This might just kick over that, or the nutrition Kickstarter might be a precursor to it, all those type of things. So we'll see how we go. But I'm excited for that. I'm excited for this week of work. It's gonna be really busy this week. I've got to get 3 weeks worth of work done in 1 week, because I tried to do it last week, but the gym flooded. But it'll be fine. So thank you for watching my week in review. Thank you for listening to me rant, all 30 of you. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the gym. Let me know if you need any help. Here for you. Week in review out.